Hey everyone, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. It's Indie Author Showcase Day today, which means it's time for a fresh batch of self-published fantasy and science fiction authors to talk to you about their books. So settle down, buckle up, and hopefully find some new titles to add to your TBR.
Hey guys, Schulz here. Just here to talk a little bit a moment about my debut novel. It's called A King's Radiance, so this is it here. It's a dark, epic fantasy novel set in the Bonds of Kin universe. At the moment, it will be a trilogy. So at its essence, A King's Radiance is a story about revolution and about family. So it's about these three siblings who have all sort of got themselves into their own different situations. The sister, Isha, she's taken prisoner at the start by a sort of corrupted monarch who pretty much thinks himself above everyone else and he can just do basically whatever he wants. So it's then up to the two brothers to sort of try and get her back and at the same time sort of make an attempt to unwittingly take down this corrupted sort of system that's been in place for centuries. There's also this really cool magic system based around the sun. So people can pretty much harness sunlight and use it as sort of energy blasts, or they can sort of make it into weapons. So at its heart, this is a story of revenge. It's a story of family bonds, and it's sort of a story of regaining your human rights. There's also this really cool animal companion to my main character, Raze, who has sort of become a bit of a fan favourite, I guess. I won't try and spoil it too much. If this all sounds like something you'd be interested in, then I recommend going and checking it out. The book's available on paperback and ebook and also Kindle Unlimited through Amazon. If you do end up checking it out, please don't hesitate to let me know what you think.
Hey everyone, I'm Josh Walker and this is my debut novella, The Rest of the Gods, which came out on January 9th of this year. This novella is a prequel to my upcoming series, The Song of the Sleepers, which begins with Book 1, An Exile of Water and Gold, in mid-2024. The Rest of the Gods is a coming-of-age alternating timeline story that follows two separate conflicts in time, each one coming to a head and impacting the MC's life in different ways. Think of it as the Wheel of Time mixed with Redwall, and strong themes of belonging and purpose. The novella is completely free if you sign up to my newsletter at www.joshuawalkerauthor.com/subscribe, but you can also buy a paperback at most online vendors. So head to my website, sign up for more news, and check out the novella if it sounds like something you would like. Thank you.
Every 600 years, the Yokney blinks, changing one thing about the world based on the wish of the last creature that it sees. Hi, my name is Abigail Morrison, and I'm the author of the award-winning young adult fantasy novel, The Yokney's Eye. The Yokney's Eye follows the travels of three rival champions as they race to be the last person that the Yokney sees. Our champions include Mira, our feisty dwarven champion, who wants nothing more than to wish the Bogies, the giant dog-like creatures that have enslaved her people, out of existence. Raven, our reluctant healer and member of a do-gooder association, who's trying to decide whether or not he subscribes to the ideology of his murdered mentor. And Atlan, the high prince and heir to the Bogie Empire. When these three are forced by magical contract to travel together, they'll need to overcome their pride, their prejudices, to survive the journey to the Yokney, as well as to decide whether or not the wishes that they set out with are the same wishes that they want to make in the end. Readers have compared my book to franchises like The Dragon Prince and Redwall and Studio Ghibli movies because of its unique twist on familiar fantasy settings and tropes, the love of animals and animal companions, and the sense of wonder that pervades the novel throughout. So, if you think that you would be interested in a fantasy action adventure story that has things like a centaur village, or tiny tree people, or this super awesome sea dragon Drake in it, as well as meditations on things like friendship, revenge, forgiveness, or what it really takes to have peace, then I think this book will be a great fit for you. Also, if you buy directly from me, you can get stickers. So I really hope that you'll check it out and enjoy it, and the stickers as well. And thank you so much for your time.
Hey all, my name is Bryan Wilson. I am a recently debuted indie author. My first novel, The Forsaken Planet, released this past June of 2023. For my daily life, I oversee and manage the construction of new homes by day, but I'm very much a sci-fi and fantasy enthusiast by any moment I can find the time. I'm also a loving husband, a father of 2 children, and a cat dad. The Forsaken Planet, my novel, is a 50-50 genre blend of science fiction and fantasy. I like to market it as similar to Ender's Game meets many of the standard elements of epic fantasy. Think an intricate magic system, a chosen one prophecy, and in my biased opinion, what I think are some pretty badass sword-wielding fights. It starts off with a very sci-fi feel, taking place in our contemporary world, but as the story progresses, moves off into what I would consider a futuristic fantasy world.
Hi, my name is Valdiers. I am a French indie author. I live in the UK, and I am the author of the Karaoke Gang series, which started on August 29 with The Choice of Weapons, which is a novella currently running for the Sphinx semi-finals. My debut novel comes out on the 23rd of January. It's called A Wolf in Space, and it's going to be the first of maybe 40, if I can make it, novels within the Karaoke Gang series. So the core genre of the series is space westerns fantasy, but there are different books have different moods and different genres, but they all have the same characters, all the members from the Karaoke Gang in every single book. So this book is more astro, samurai, running punk, or military fantasy. Wolf in Space is space western fantasy. There's gunslingers riding flying horses in space, and there's wizards, and there's the mafia, and there's a train heist, and it's a lot of fun. I also have the next book coming out in June 2024, and it's called Death of a Mad Dragon, and that will be more space fantasy, with some of the characters that appear in this book and some of the characters that appear in A Wolf in Space. Thank you very much, and please check out my debut novel. Said it comes out on the 23rd of January. It's called A Wolf in Space. Thank you.
I had this whole bit where I was going to wear a mask because this is a book about people who wear masks, but then I remembered I don't actually own any, so that idea went out the window. But I did want to talk to you about Black Market Heart, book 4 in the Eververse series. And though it's book 4, this is a great jumping on point for readers. This is a standalone adventure and a great introduction to a series which is really about what happens when you don't pay your superhero bill. So it's nothing good. That question leads to characters like the Interdictor. The Interdictor is the most powerful man alive, but in this book he has a huge problem. He seeks his heart, literally and perhaps figuratively, after losing it in a battle. He's infamous for not helping people who couldn't afford it, and now he needs help. So can he afford it? Should anyone care? His journey is about asking those questions. Who is behind the mask? Why is he like this? Can anything be done about it? Is he wrong? We live in a world full of villains, it seems like, who wear masks for various reasons. Is there more to them? Should we care? The world we live in compels us to despair, to attack each other with hopelessness, and everything is either or. But I have to believe in hope. I have to believe in the humanity in others, and this book for me is about seeing humanity for everything and everyone that it is. It's about hope. So I hope you find the interdictor interesting. I hope you follow him on his journey. My name is Darby Harn. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much to all of the authors who've taken the time to film a video and send it over to me for inclusion in today's showcase. I hope you all enjoyed listening to them talking about their books, and you can check out more details using the book and author links in the box below this video. If you're a self-published fantasy or science fiction author and you want to appear in a future one of these videos, check out the showcase page on my website, dominishbooks.com, and you can find all of the details you need there to get a video over to me. That's all I've got for you today, so thank you very much for joining me. I hope to see you in the next one sometime soon. Until then, as always though, take care of yourselves, read some good books. Bye for now.